Yo, what up, you guys? Bacardi here, and today we're going to be checking out SSERAFIM's debut album, Fearless. Yes, all the B-side tracks. So, yesterday, of course, listened to, the title track. Loved it then. Love it even more now, as, I listened to it more today. And that song is addictive, man. It really is. Like, I was listening to it on my way to work, right? And it was just on repeat. It was on repeat, and I just left it on repeat the whole way through. And I gotta say, it just gets better, in my opinion. And again, it gets stuck in my head. Like, because I listened to it so much on the way to work, there'd be times where I was just walking around in my head like bum, 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 just in my head playing, And then the chorus playing in my head, Kazuha's part that I mentioned, and just like, it's really good, and it got stuck in my head, I even listened to it all the way back coming home. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good shit. All right, so going into the album, we have 4 tracks. I think the first one's kind of just like an intro. There isn't lyrics in it, apparently, because I obviously typed it in, but yeah. I think I mentioned in the medley the songs I'm most excited for, like The Great Mermaid and Sour Grapes. So yeah, but let's just kick it off with The World Is My Oyster. I have a feeling this is basically the video that we watched before, just like the music, so let's see. Sounds really good as an intro, though.
The world isn't perfect.
This part.
The world brings out my flaws.
Dope intro,
私は強くなりたい。I wanna take up the challenge. 나는 꺾이지 않아. I am fearless.
Listen, for your debut album, this is a dope-ass intro.
私は世界を手に入れたい。The world is my oyster.
The mood that this is setting. Nice. Okay. Really good just intro. Of course, when it plays with like the video, it's really cool. I think it just works with the video really well, obviously, but by itself, it just sounds like cinematic, like obviously super club esque, dark in a way, just really intriguing at the same time, but ultimately just a really good intro. And before with the video, I didn't have these lines or lyrics, talking about the world is this, the world is trying to change me, all this stuff. I want to get the world is my oyster. Just setting up, and this of course leads into Fearless. I think as an intro going into that song, this is really good. But again, it just has this really cool vibe, this tone set for the rest of the album. And, obviously we're going to go into that, but yeah, it just sounds really good. Also the fact that we're getting like, English, Korean, and Japanese on here, that's really cool. Again, kind of highlighting that this is going to be like a global group. And just, I don't know, I really love it. Just the vibe of this whole intro is really good. Again, I think the video fits perfect because of the whole just runway vibe, but even just listening to it by itself, Like this could be played in, a trailer, essentially. That's what this is. It's really cool, man. All right, Blue Flame. Let's go. Blue Flame. Now, like Astro's Blue Flame? Because I fucking love that song, If you don't know that song, go listen to that song. Astro's Blue Flame. It's a classic. But let's get into this. This summer. It's gonna be bright, upbeat. Her voice just stands out. Again. Okay, it makes sense why this is the B-side that they're going to perform. Especially considering when this album is released, spring, going into summer. I literally mentioned, I was like, dude, this song is just going to have a bright vibe to it, and it did. Really just upbeat, pop, enjoyable. But to me, the song is just okay. I found myself just enjoying it, but not getting into it as much as like I did Fearless. Like I enjoyed it. I really like the vocals. Kazuha in particular, she really stood out. Like there's just different parts, especially in this song, where her voice just always somehow stands out. Sometimes it sounds like deeper, sometimes like, it's really good. That's what I can say. I also think this is the song where I really got to hear more of like Eunchae and Kim Garam. Is that how you say garam, like garam masala? But yeah, got to hear more of them. And yeah, they sound really good too. But I think for me, Kazuha really stands out, and then probably Yoonjin. Yoonjin getting a lot of lines, I feel like. Well, actually, let me make sure. Yeah, she definitely gets lines in there, and she also stands out too. Again, second to Kazuha as far as the new members, or the members who aren't Chaewon Sakura. Chaewon obviously sounds great. Sakura sounded great. Like when she came in with the Willow the Wisp Babe part, like I was like, oh snap, showcasing vocals. Let's go, girl. Yeah, it's really good to hear her just like, singing too. However, for me, the song is just okay. I think I enjoyed their vocals. It's a song I can listen to, but not one that I'm gonna click on. Especially not when I have like Fearless right there. Maybe if I'm just in a sort of chill mood, this place, sure, I'm cool with it. But yeah, it just is okay for me so far. Maybe it'll grow more on me the more I listen to the album. But right now, it's just like, yeah, I was vibing with it, enjoying it. And yeah, at the end, I was like, yeah, it's okay. All right, one of the songs I was really looking forward to, The Great Mermaid. Let's go. Yo, this title and then this instrumental. Okay, what's this building up to? Yo, Yunjin, you just cursed it all over this album. I love it. I was like, what's this building up to? And she's like, I don't give a shit. Like, okay, that's how you start the chorus off. Let's go. Okay. Hey, their attitude once again is coming through. This girl, she's good. Oh shit! Run that back. Oh shit. I like that. This whole second verse was fire. There you go. Vocals right there. Let's go. Nice. All right, this feels like Fearless Part 2, basically. Just with a bit more edge, Talk about I don't give a shit. Again, lyrics, just standing out. Going with that concept of, this one in particular being like, I don't need no, like, romance of, like, some, like, fairy tale-esque story or something like that, like the whole not giving up vibe. Yeah, it's again rebellious, it's independent, fierce, like all those words, yeah. And again, you mix that with this instrumental, you mix it with their vocals and rap and everything, just how they're playing off each other. Again, that second verse, like Like who it goes from like it starts with Kazuha, then it goes to Unche and Sakura, back to Kazuha, back then to Chaewon. Just the whole back and forth in that second verse, I absolutely love it. And then how it leads into the pre-chorus with the Garam, and just it keeps going. It just keeps going. I think the second verse to the end of the song is just so good. It's so on point. But really, the whole song is so good. Yeah. From, again, lyrics, meaning, all that, the sound of it and everything. Them saying, I don't give a shit. Again, I love everything about it. I don't know if every song is sort of meant almost to have like a driving theme to it, or like can be played while driving, but it almost feels that way with this album. I know like the whole racing thing is one of the concepts, but yeah, even just listening to the music, I used to always say like this is a song I would drive to. So far, every song on this album is like music I would drive to, especially this one. Like the energy of it, yeah. This is a song that would make me speed on a freeway. Once again, man, Kazuha, she's just a standout. She really is. Like vocals, rap, just commanding presence with her voice, whatever you want to call it. She's really good. Unche on this song, also another standout. Same with Garam. Yeah, two of them, I think this was the song where I was like, okay, I'm hearing you, really good. Yujin, of course, she's great. Chaewon and Sakura, I don't even need to say it. You already know. Sakura, though, not that many lines. Not that many lines. I'm getting Eyes One flashbacks almost. Yeah. Maybe it's just this song, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I can't complain too much because I just really love the song. Yeah, it's really good, man. As far as B-side, this is my favorite one so far. Really good. Okay, last song. We're already here. Sour Grapes. Let's go.
사랑 맞아 널 한참 노려봐 내 손에 뚝 떨어지길 기다리고 있어 갖고 싶어 손쉽게 난 만져
Hold up, last song you were talking about you don't want it, now you want it.
Yeah, you heard me.
Ooh, that sounds so good. Sour. Chaewon on this song. Let's go. I am on this song.
Yeah, you heard me.
Let's go. Listen, I was really hyped for that song when I first heard the medley. And I was like, dude, this is going to be really good. Again, when I heard that instrumental and just the sort of chorus that we got in there, I was like, ooh, it intrigued the hell out of me. Listening to the whole song, I'm like, yes, this is probably my favorite B-side on the album. I just love the instrumental, the vibe of the song, the vocals, and then the lyrics and what the song is about. It's literally just like, a love song talking about like being afraid of falling in love, I love the line though. It's like, what is it? The half sour one? Half ripe, right? You're scent that is freshly half ripe. I'm feeling scared. Like sour taste that makes me cry. Like, dude, just working like sour grapes into, the lyrics and the theme of the song. I was like, this is dope. That's really good, man. And to end the album, an album which is a lot of just like, sort of, again, I think I even mentioned in the last song, it's like, I don't want a fairy tale love story. And, this album is very sort of just like, like independent woman, that's about her business and, don't need nobody. But at the end, it's just sort of like, flips it a little bit. I just found that really interesting. Again, really like the lyrics on this one. I mean, what do I say? Everyone sounded great. Again, Eunchae, I think she was a real standout on this song for me. Again, like I thought, the B-sides were where I would get to hear more of her, Garam, even Kazuha and Yoonjin. And yeah, they sound great, particularly on this song once again. Chaewon, another one. Sakura, another one. I just love everyone on this song. As great as everyone was, I do feel like Chaewon was just perfect for this song. Her voice really fits something like this, and that's something I noted a few times while just listening to it. I was thinking to myself, like, dude, she's just good on something like this. Yeah, her voice, it just works. Again, I do wish Sakura just like had more lines. It definitely feels like compared to everyone else, it's just not that much. Like, I'm skimming through it, I see Sakura have one part. The second part is literally like a second or two. Yeah. Yo, I'm like skimming through it. Not that many lines for her, which sucks. Because, like, in Eyes 1, like, she just constantly kept getting better, in my opinion, when it comes to like vocals and whatnot. So I'm like, what's up? What's going on here? Yeah. At least I noticed that in these last two songs. I'm sure maybe in Blue Flame, I have to go back and see, but still, yeah. I really hope in the future she gets more lines. She's a huge member in your group, bro. Like, arguably the most famous person in your group. I don't even know if it's arguable. Like, she just is. So, yo, like, what are you doing? You need to give her lines. You can't just be like, oh, it's Sakura. She's in our group. We're just going to use her name and face. And, she'll sing a few parts and just bring, like, more people into the group. No, bro. Like, I want to hear her sing, So, yeah, that's something I feel like they definitely need to do in their next album. For real. But, I mean, obviously, someone like Chaewon, great to hear her again. I mean, she sounds amazing. She just always sounds amazing on anything she does. And, this album, no exception. Before I get into that, yeah, just as a song, love Sour Grapes. Love everything about it. Vocals, again, just the chill nature of it, the instrumental, the lyrics and all that, the meaning, just, yeah. The only knock is I just wish Sakura had more lines, that's all. Yeah, but a really, really good song. Great way to close the album, too. Just, again, showcasing a lot of variety on this album. All right, going over the album as a whole. I liked every song. There's obviously songs that I enjoy more, which I'll get into in the top 3. as far as the members, obviously I just have a lot of love for Sakura and Chaewon because of Eyes One, and it's great to hear and see them again here. For the new members, really love Kazuma. I think she's just a standout, and that's just based off, listening to her on this album. Love her vocals, rap. She's really good. Yoonjin is just a natural sort of star in my opinion. From vocals to even considering her like how she is on camera in the Fearless music video. She's just really good. Garam, Eunchae, getting to hear them on these last two songs, I'm like, yeah, they sound really good, yeah. Yeah, their vocals definitely came through, and I think Eunchae in particular, she's really good. I like her voice. Yeah, so the group as a whole sounds really good. And by the time it was done, I was like, yo, I want more, And that's like a great compliment, is that when the album ends, I'm just like, oh man, I want more. I want to hear more, Yeah, like I want that next album right now. But yeah, as far as the members, I think they're all really good. Talking about the album as a whole, the only song where I'm just like, it was okay, was of course Blue Flame. And that's the song that, it might grow on me the more I listen to it. But yeah, that's the only song where I was just like, yeah, it's okay. As far as ranking the songs, I mean, there's really 4 and then like the intro. So, I mean, ranking Fearless is number 1 still. That's my favorite so far. But again, I've listened to it so much in like 48 hours or something. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So Fearless is still number 1. Sour Grapes is number 2. Easy. I don't even need to question it. The Great Mermaid, number 3. World is My Oyster, number 4, and then Blue Flame. Sorry, yeah. I'll even put, the intro above Blue Flame. Again, I'm not trying to knock that song. It's just like, it's okay to me, Yeah. But top 3, obviously my favorites, Those are the songs that I'm obviously going to play a lot on this album. Overall, as a debut, I think this is really good. Definitely got to showcase or hear, the newer members in this group. It's obviously great to see Chaewon and Sakura back. Again, Sakura needs more lines later, so it's something, need to work on, Hybe. As far as a concept, really interesting. The whole model theme, that again, rebellious, like independent woman thing going on. The whole Fearless theme again. Yeah, it works really well. It's cool to see Sakura and Chaewon in such a different light. And I'm really curious to see where they go moving forward. Do they have like a concept and like a story? Because I know, Hybe. You know them. Like, they can't resist. So I'm wondering if they're going to, if they already have, I don't even know. I haven't looked that much into it. So yeah, if they do, I better catch on quick, because between like, of course, BTS, but even like TXT, and I'm just like, all these groups with stories and concepts. It's like, it's better to get on it right when they debut than to just like, catch up later on, So yeah, if they have some sort of story concept going on, let me know. But overall, as a debut, this was solid, man. I think Fearless is such a good title track. It's really good. It's not trying to be groundbreaking or anything. It's just trying to be really good. And I think that's what it did. I think this album is just a showcase of a variety of different sounds and genres that the group can and will do. And definitely showcases the members and their vocals, raps, and everything. Yeah. Oh, and I haven't even seen live stages. So yeah, when we get to that, that's when I can talk about dance and whatnot. But yeah, just as like an album, as like music and songs and whatnot, this is really good, man. Yeah, can't wait to see more. Can't wait to hear more, And yeah, can't wait to see what they do for promotions too. What kind of shows they'll be on. I'm really excited for that. I'm excited to see the group chemistry too. How they interact with each other. Again, maybe more than anything, just to see Chaewon and Sakura. Like, sorry, but as like Eyes One fan, like that's what I'm going to be most excited to see as far as the promotions and whatnot. Yeah, man, definitely looking forward to that. All right, that'll do it for this reaction, guys. Hope you enjoyed as always. Peace, love. Have a blessed day. See you next time.